Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Beyond the Gate. I'm the Dust Man, and I am your host, bringing you another special guest to learn about, right here from Rockford. But I'm going to let him tell you all the story. So let's start off with your name.
My name is Samaj Futrell.
Okay, and so what age group are you in?
Uh, well, I'm in 12X.
Okay,
Just turned 12 this week.
nice. This week,
Next
awesome.
week, my bad.
Well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Well, good, good. And so where are you from?
Well, I was from Philadelphia, but I ended up moving here in 2019. I'm visiting a friend.
Really?
Mhm.
That's pretty cool. So how did you like it out there?
It was pretty nice.
Yeah?
It's nothing like here, though.
Yeah, a little different, huh?
Yeah, a little different.
Yeah. So, let's see. When did you get started BMX?
I'd say about 2021.
Yeah, 2021. And do you know like what got you into BMX?
We just came by and Garrett introduced us, and that's how I started racing.
Really? So it was Garrett that got you started.
Yeah.
Thank you, Garrett. It's a really good sport, and I'm glad you came. You're a really good kid, and that's why I wanted you to get on here. And your mom ain't here to like see all this, so she's gonna have to watch it on YouTube, huh?
Mhm.
Yeah. So who do you ride for?
I ride for Rock for Rippers, but I used to ride for Fly Zone.
Okay, yep. And so was that your very first team was Fly Zone?
Yes.
Okay. And then so now you're for Rock for Rippers. How's that change to a different team? Is it good?
It was a little much
Yeah,
because I didn't really know anybody.
yeah,
Then we started going to the cookouts and
yeah.
got a
Right,
little
right,
more.
right, right.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing about BMX is like everybody's like a family, So like even if you do change teams, it's kind of like you're like a long lost family member. You'll like click really quick. So that's pretty good. So where's your home track at?
My home track is here actually.
Rockford BMX. Yep, Rockford BMX. So how do you like Rockford BMX?
Actually, I'd say it's one of the best tracks in Illinois.
Really?
Mhm.
Yeah. So is this your favorite track then?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, so what was your have you ever been to like any nationals like besides like Midwest?
Mm, I don't think so. I mean, but I probably just forgot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, what about I know you've been to Midwest, so how did you do at Midwest this year?
It was good. It
Yeah,
was
you
good.
did pretty good.
Mhm.
Yeah, and you were expert, right? All right.
Mhm.
Well, man, I mean, it's pretty hard. Now you've been getting really good, so
Thank
I
you.
know you were doing pretty good in that expert class. What about your first ever race? Do you remember your first ever race?
Oh, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
No. Well, what about your first bike? You say you don't remember that earlier. Did you think about it and remember it?
I know who built it and gave it to me.
Yeah, who was that?
Michael Monaghan.
Michael Monaghan. Michael Monaghan. That's a special shout out to Michael for doing that. Um, it's always good to have somebody that looks out for somebody and can give you a little bit of help in the whole thing of the industry. I know everything is pretty expensive, so anything helps, right?
Yeah.
So what about state? Have you done any state this year?
Yeah, I think I've gone about 6 state races.
Yeah. So how you sitting in state? You sitting pretty good?
I think I'm sitting top 10 right now for state.
Nice. There you go. That's what they do like top 10 plate, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're looking for a plate. Good,
Been
good.
hunting it.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what's up. That's what's up. Is that your goal this year?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Had
So
22 last year.
really? Oh man. So you were kind of close last year. Now that's the same thing with Cam. He was pretty close. All he had to do was make the main, and he ended up crashing in his moto, his second round. So he didn't make the main. So he didn't get a plate. But that's racing.
Mm-hmm.
So do you remember your first crash ever?
This is during the same day I think I started racing. Oh, I didn't say this. I started racing during the national race.
Really? Your first race was a national?
Mm-hmm.
No way. How did you do there?
I think I got dead last.
No way. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm sure because I mean, I'm sure there were some sandbaggers back there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that's so crazy. Your first race at a national. So that kind of made the rest of the weekends like kind of feel weird, huh?
Yeah.
You came back the next weekend and nobody was here, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That was probably really goofy. Uh, so now what do you ride? What kind of bike do you ride now?
I ride a pure frame. I used to have a Speedco. It was kind of a trade down. I was thinking about it, but I still like it. I'm gonna get a new frame soon.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, it's not always the ride or the bike, it's the rider, so remember that. I've always been on some, well, not always, but most of my career I've been on some pretty ghetto bikes, pretty just whatever I could find and put it together, and that's what made me such a good rider, because it don't matter what bike it is, I get on it and I ride. So what's your favorite track? Is it Rockford,
Yes.
or have you ever been to another track that's like super cool? What about other than Rockford?
Elgin.
Elgin, you really
Yeah.
like Elgin? Okay. What's so fun about Elgin?
Speed, how you don't even really have the pedal, just how long it is.
Oh yeah, this downhill is super fast, huh?
And also the jumps and stuff. It's different.
It is. That first corner, it's super fast, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
And it teaches you a little bit different style of racing, like Rockford, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Rockford's just a different style, so like you go to Elgin and it teaches you a little bit different. So when did your mom get into to helping at the track and getting everybody into staging? Do you remember that?
I think the same day she offered the help and they gave her a spot, and
Yeah.
then she just started.
Really?
bouncing.
Well, man, we're gonna have to just get her interview, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's good enough to get an interview with. Maybe if she watches this, then I see you out there avoiding us over here tonight. But that's all right. We'll talk about that later. But so you're going for state play. That's awesome. Top 10. That's really good. Especially in expert class. What was your best result so far this year at what race?
I'd probably have to say 3 Sundays ago.
Yeah.
I was killing it out here.
Yeah.
Or when I was just intermediate. I got the expert in a year.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang. That was pretty quick. From all the way from novice?
Yeah.
Dang, bro.
I think I've been expert for 70% of my career.
Yeah, I know you were so little, and now that's another reason why I wanted to get you on the show, because you were like so little like last year, and you're starting to get so tall. So I need to get you on the show before you're like super huge, and that way you can go back and see yourself as a young man, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, what have you learned so far about BMX like that has helped you in life?
Don't always take the first corner too fast.
Yeah, don't always, that's good. That's a good lesson. I've learned that when I was young too.
Mm-hmm.
Every year at Midwest, I crashed quite a few times in the first corner. Took me a few times.
Don't always look back when you're coming across that third turn.
Yeah. Never look back, huh? Always forward. That's a good life lesson right there. Always looking forward, never looking back.
You gotta forget the little things and move on to bigger things.
Yep. That's good. So let's see. What's your favorite thing about racing BMX?
Having fun and getting that air time, and just chilling out with friends and doing stuff that get you killed.
Yeah. That's definitely one of the favorite things is the adrenaline rush, huh? Getting up there in the gate, and I think that's what everybody chases. But I mean, that's part of our sport, That's something that we all do for. That's what we do it for. A little bit of adrenaline, a little bit of fun. Yep, a little bit of friends. So what's your favorite bike that you do want to get?
I have to say, Supercross Vision.
You want a Supercross? Okay, a Vision 1. Dude, I really like them Supercrosses. I've always wanted one. I've never got one. But maybe soon. We'll have to get matching ones.
My favorite part of it is when like the brake lever goes into the frame.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's super nice. I had some frames like that, but I never put my it through like the thing. I did one time, but it was hard.
You gotta like push it through and find it.
Yeah, it's like a guide. Yeah. So what is your favorite gate to come out of? How about that?
8 or 5.
8 or 5? Yeah. And why 8? Why gate 8?
Because everybody goes for 1.
Yeah. Yep, that's true. And then why gate 5?
It's just the gate I grew up on.
Yeah. So just getting out of the gate and going straight, huh? Yeah. Just you gotta get a good gate and get ahead of them, and then you're good. So that way you can like not get pinched off, and otherwise you're done, huh? Yeah. That's why gate 8's good.
I also like gate 8. It's like everyone goes to 1, and when everyone's on 1, they're like this, and you come over like this.
Yep. You just jump on in there. that's where I've made my career, and that's why I got so good in the corners doing that. Um, so what else do you ride other than the BMX track to get yourself better? Do you ride like trails, skate park, like street?
Street riding,
Mm-hmm.
skate park, and I don't have a mountain bike, so I just drive my street bike in the trails.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good. I ride this on everything. This is my skate park bike. This is my trail bike. This is my
Everything.
well, not necessarily. I finally got a trail bike, so don't let me lie. But I used to. I used to ride everything on my race bike, so it's not a bad thing. You got to get used to your bike somehow, you know. Like I always told my friends, like when like a NASCAR driver goes out and practices NASCAR, he don't drive like his regular car or some other car, you know. He drives his NASCAR, you know. So
On the
you
track.
practice, yeah, you practice what you're riding. So I think that translates. So, um, what about who's your biggest competition?
Um, I'd probably have to say Liam Nolan and So Takanaga
Okay, okay,
and Dewan.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. There's some good riders. Are they in the fight for that state plate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dewan's ahead of me and Liam is. So yeah, they're all ahead of me right now for points.
Yeah, yeah. That's all right. That's all right. Just do that work. So what do you do to train to get into shape and to get ready for that state plate?
Squats.
Squats.
I ride with weights.
Yeah.
And I pedal. I use every single little bit of practice time I can get.
Yeah, yeah. Like you said, you ride street and all that other stuff too. So that's training as well. Just because you're not like working out, don't mean it's not training. I think that like if you're training and you're not riding your bike getting better, it's not doing anything. You know, you got to get better at your bike.
If you want to get better, you got to ride your bike every
Yeah,
day.
you got to have good skills to be, working out. So I think that comes first. That's like working out to hit a baseball bat or to hit like a home run, but you can't hit the ball. You know, you gotta hit the ball first and then work out and get that. You know, so yeah, I understand. Um, what about so when you're coming to racing, like what do you eat like in the morning to fuel yourself up to like be ready for a race? Do you have like a certain thing that you like to eat? Yeah.
So please don't sue us. Lucky Charms. I love my Lucky Charms.
Yeah, Lucky Charms.
And I just eat oatmeal or Lucky Charms.
Yeah, oatmeal. Yeah, that's good stuff right there.
Or just throw some toast and butter it up.
Yeah. That's cool. And what about like any music? Do you like to hype yourself up with any music?
Yeah, I like to listen to kind of like some rap or just like something to refresh myself.
Okay, okay. And who's your favorite rapper?
Probably have to say Tupac or something.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what about Juice WRLD? Do you like Juice WRLD?
Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah, I like Juice WRLD. I like him a lot. So let's see. Hmm. So what's your favorite pro then? Who's your favorite pro?
So I got for this track, probably have to say you. It's really all the pros here.
Yeah. But what about elite pros? Do you have like say did you watch the Olympics at all?
Yeah.
Do you have any of them pros that you like favor?
I don't know their names,
like
but
Cam Larson or Cam Wood?
Yeah, I think it was one of those guys.
Yeah, or like Neat Keeman. There's a couple of them. It's so weird. Like I've been in it for so long. Like like the pros from like my time. Like I still think of them as like being there, but they're not there anymore. They're all old now. They're racing my class. So like, what about Nick Long? You like Nick Long?
Yeah, I like Nick Long.
Yeah, Nick Long. That's one of my favorite pros as well. But yeah, so we're here tonight. What's your favorite thing about coming to practice nights?
Racing with friends.
Yeah, coming and getting in the gate with some people that you might not get in the gate at, I don't know, like a Sunday, huh? Like racing me or something.
Like racing people that are older than you.
Yeah.
So you can get faster.
Like didn't we do a pump race the other day, didn't we? Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it was a really close race. Yeah.
Have to do that again.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, I think that that's pretty good. I got a lot of questions out of you. What was your favorite thing about doing this?
Experience.
Yeah, it's pretty fun, huh?
I've only did it a couple times.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad I got you on here. I'm glad that I'm glad that I asked you up there because I was coming here and because somebody stole my phone on Monday, so I had to like get a whole new episode, and I wasn't sure who I was gonna get, so I knew I was gonna get you. I still got to get Stella though, so she's gonna be next. But good job.
Thanks.
Thank you. I appreciate you coming.
It was nice
And
talking to you
oh
today.
yeah, for sure. And we'll see you guys on Wednesday.